you and I have to admit on this podcast,
Right.
the Browns made it way more competitive than anybody thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they did. They for sure. I'll give the Browns that. I'm not too prideful or too proud to say that I was wrong in a sense. The Browns made it a game. That Higgins touchback, like you said, he led with the crown of his helmet.
I don't like that rule.
I don't like it either.
I don't think
I've never liked it.
The rule's too stressful.
It is.
It's way too punishing for a situation like that. And I'm pretty sure watching that game, everyone knows in the rule committee next year, they'll take that out.
Right. They should, because everybody views it differently. Each referee views the call differently. So another referee probably would have threw the flag. These referees didn't. You know what I mean? That touchback completely changed everything. I was so into it when he dove. At first, initially when he dove, I thought he had broke the plane before the ball had came out. Initially, then watching the replay, I was like, damn. But the Browns definitely made it a competitive game. You know what I mean? Honestly, I thought, and I'll admit this to everybody on Twitter, that I was talking shit about and roasted for saying the Browns picked the Browns to win. Once Mahomes
People could have won money a couple.
Once Mahomes went out, I thought the Browns were going to win. I'm not going to lie.
My face turned white.
There's a part of me that thought the Browns were going to actually pull that shit off once Mahomes went out, which is crazy, because once Mahomes went out, I had seen your tweet. You know, like you said it, that changed everything. You know what I mean? Like, when he went out with that concussion, because he went to the blue tent like 3 times this game. It was like 2 or 3 times he was under the blue tent. You know what I mean? With his toe and then the concussion. And once that happened, I'm like, okay, this is the Browns' chance. They have to jump
And why
on
are you running the ball with Mahomes like if you're Andy Reid? You know
Why?
the game rests and lives and dies on if Mahomes can finish this game.
Exactly.
He's got the bad toe.
Right.
That's not maybe the biggest excuse in the book is for the toe. Guys are hurt. Everyone's got something nicked up.
Exactly.
But why the need when you're running the ball pretty well with what you have to put your quarterback in harm's way like that? I'll never understand.
Right.
And it almost cost you the season.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand that. Why are you running the ball with Mahomes, who's the most important player on the field for either team?
Bar none.
Like, why are you running the ball with him? And just, he's obviously going to play next week. I don't think there's any way he does it past concussion protocol. I don't,
You got 7 days to get right.
7 days to get right. He's going to play. It's just like that whole. I really thought the Browns. And like I said, I was talking shit on Twitter, but once Mahomes went out, like, I thought that changed everything. I thought the Browns were going to do it. Now, that 4th down play, you said we're going to talk about that a little bit, but like that, yeah.
I mean, at that time in the game, like, how many timeouts did they have? Like 2 or 1?
Yeah.
Not including the 2-minute warning.
Right.
They had gone for, on 4th down, the previous touchdown drive.
Right.
When they made the grab to Hooper.
Right.
You know, and I got to give Baker Mayfield credit, man. People give Baker Mayfield credit.
I give him shit.
People give Baker flack all the time.
I
really feel like tonight Baker took that next step.
Okay.
Because there were a couple of plays in that game, and we said it when they played Pittsburgh. I said, if the Steelers can take away Nick Chubb and force Baker to throw the ball with his arm and try to win the game with his arm, it's great for the Steelers. But throughout this game and the game against Pittsburgh, they put Baker in situations where they said, all right, homie, you got to go win the game.
Right.
And Baker stepped up to the challenge, and he made those plays. And that 4th down conversion to Hooper, you can't tell me, that the way Cleveland's offense was rolling and the way Kansas City's defense was backpedaling, they wouldn't have converted that with Chubb or something else. And then B, if Henny doesn't get that conversion on the 3rd down run or the 4th down play, I really feel like Cleveland wins that game. They're rolling on offense. They got all the momentum.
Right.
I feel like Kansas City escaped way more than Cleveland lost the game.
I agree with that. I feel like Kansas City got away with one, and they know they got away with one. Like you said, the 4th down to Hooper, the offense was rolling. It was clicking. They were finding their rhythm. They had Kansas City's defense on their heels. They were backpedaling. I'm going for that. I'm sorry. I am going for that. My offense is clicking. And this is the playoffs. This is win or go home. There's no time to be, there's no live to play another game, live to play another down type of situation. This is it. This is everything.
You've got to be able to go for everything in a situation like that.
Right. Exactly.
And I give Stefanski credit, man. He said, we've come to win.
Exactly.
We're not going to go. And now when you take into account that, okay, Kansas City has not played their best football. They left a whole bunch of points on the table.
They did.
It's going to be a crazy AFC Championship game.
Oh yeah, definitely. That AFC Championship game is going to be crazy. We're going to talk about it more on Friday, but it's going to be crazy when you think about, the Buffalo going to Arrowhead and the weather inclements and all that kind of stuff is not going to be a factor. They play in Buffalo, New York, so like it's an even.
Everyone's cold, man. Everyone's cold, man.
And you got the two quarterbacks people say have the strongest arms in the game right now, going at it. Like you said, if Allen gets hot, it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out for sure.
All right, man. So another
episode
in the books. We'll be back on Friday with Sean and Leak in the studio. Free game. Madman Leak back from his battle, man. And
he went out there
on one. Hey, listen, I don't know why you want to bet on that man.
Kind of body.
I like the rolling on the river thing.
Yeah,
the rolling on the river thing was cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, it was fire.
So
me and Leak got a lot to talk about, man. I'm looking forward to having my brother on here.
And my pops just messaged me and said, bad gambling day for me. So he must have taken either the Saints or the Browns. I don't know. But bad gambling day, but a great day of football. Great weekend of football.
Definitely great
weekend. And we'll be back Friday touching on a whole bunch of stuff. This whole Deshaun Watson thing as it gets going.
Right.
So 916 Podcast, another episode in the books. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 916 Podcast. We'll be back. Have a good week.
Be cool.